Hi there, Carrie Hewerdine here. Happy New Year. Hope 2024 is being kind to you so far. Um, I've been dealing with some issues regarding my roof and a brand new roof that I had put on not even quite a year ago, and three subsequent leaks, and the roofing company telling me that it's not my problem, it's the roof. Hello. Anyway, I bring this to your attention because, these are the things that life is going to do to us, for us, around and about us. But I remember when I was in court reporting school and feeling like, every time I didn't pass, of course, that felt like a failure, and it was considered a fail. And like, where in the universe is 94% a fail? That's a solid A anyway. And then it has a tendency, those incidents has a tendency to be the evidence to the doubting part of us that the thing we're wanting is not available to us. See, there's the evidence. I failed again. So therefore, I'm not entitled to pass the next test, to get out of school, to have a great job, to make phenomenal money, to love what I'm doing every single day. My first hypnosis teacher really drilled down that there are only three things wrong with anybody. To which I laughed and said, you have not worked with me yet. But she said, yeah, work with me here. Either you think you're not enough of something. You're not pretty enough, smart enough, rich enough, tenacious enough, entitled enough. You're just not enough of something, not valuable enough. You're not lovable enough. You're just not enough of something or of a lot of things. You're not enough. Or you think you're different than other people, so it's difficult for you to connect with other people. And you may have a tendency, therefore, to isolate, to hold back, to withdraw, and to be afraid of judgment. Who wants to be judged? And then the third thing was that we look at life and we look at the bounties bestowed on other people, and we retort with comments like, well, they're able to do that, but I'm not. That's available to them, but it's just not available to me. And for any of those, your evidence seeking factor in your brain will go to work to prove that your beliefs are true. Now, think about that. If there's a part of you that goes to work to prove that your beliefs are true, then isn't it incumbent upon you to make sure that your beliefs really are in line with what you want? So that part of you will seek evidence for the truth of the belief, and that your belief will set you free. Your belief will take you to where you want to go instead of holding you back because simply that's all it thinks is available to you. Those three things. If you can start looking and identifying those in yourself without repercussion, without judgment, you'll start being able to see that in other people. And there'll be a level of compassion that may arise for other people, but especially for you, because it's just the way our brains work at times under certain circumstances. So what I wanted basically to share with you in this video is the fact that every time we don't get what we want, to stop looking at it as a denial from the universe. Start looking at it in terms of it's a delay. Okay, how many times have you had something in your life that you had a certain timetable for? I mean, catching a bus or a train, or, making it across a bridge, catching a ferry, things that were time limited. And if for some reason things just didn't work out in that time sequence and there was a delay. You know, just because you missed the ferry, it may piss you off, it may be really inconvenient, but it doesn't mean there isn't going to be another ferry. It's not a denial, it's a delay. There can be lots of reasons for delays. The biggest one that is kind of easier to see is with relationships. When people are ready to find, you know, that true life partner, but the other person isn't quite in that place yet. And there may be a delay in the universe working out the fine tuning for those two people to meet. And yeah, serendipity, synchronicities, coincidences, yeah, all of that. If we could stop trying to control the outcome of everything and pull back and allow the universe to do what it does best, which is to figure out how things could work, and that how is not our job. And I hear this from at least 99% of all the clients I work with, that I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to make that happen. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how. How many times do I have to tell? How many times do I have to tell you the how is not your job? Your job is what? Clearly, succinctly, what do you want? Where are you going? What does it feel like when you have it? Not how. How is not your province. That is entirely the universe's bailiwick. So start thinking in terms of everything is always happening for me. And I'm going to allow it to happen and unfold in the best way, the fastest way possible to get me the best results. And I'm going to believe in that with all the faith I can muster. Faith is believing in the thing that you have no evidence of until you do. I love you guys. Delays are not denials. They're not last edicts and sentencings that will keep you where you are. I think once we declare to the universe what we want, and then we sit back in a firm belief and faith that we deserve it, totally, completely deserve it. If we can see anybody else with it doing the thing we want to be doing, then we have a right to say to ourselves and the universe, I deserve that, which is a way of saying, I'm ready to receive that. I'm open finally to receive that because I think I'm worth it. I always was. But now that I think I am and believe I am, it's going to happen. Believe in yourself that deeply, that completely, that the universe can't help but bring that all together for you in a way that is astounding, that is magical, that will surprise and delight you. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.